Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Regular 3 replay. Spawn top left side as the yellow allies, we have Yuno. Spawning the, I believe as his orange teammate, we have ReadyPlayer1. Spawning as the red Soviets, we have Dutch Army, who chose random. And as the blue allies, we have a &F. It's got multiple dojo cores advancing on forward. 4 dojo cores. 5 dojo cores? Okay. Okay, that's not some sort of heightened income game. And so that's 5 dojo cores being deployed now, going for hyper-aggressive dojos. He does interrupt the engineer who is lounging forward. There we go. That was a bit of a bug in the animation there. And crushed. He does stop that oil derrick from being claimed. Very nice. The Imperial Warrior does come forward as well. He's trying to crush these bears now. Imperial Warrior does charge forward, does get a bonsai charge off, and does go ahead and mutual trade and crush a bear right there. So overall, great engagements by Orange. Up north, we've got the allies advancing forward or into the center of the map. He has claimed his oil derrick. Blue's claimed his. Orange has not claimed his, being camped by a dog. Sentry gun deployed on out. A panic sentry gun, probably. Another dojo core here. This time just deployed and gets sold off. You work like they could crush it or just ignore it. In the center, up north, we do have the peacekeepers setting on up. Blue has more peacekeepers. And looks like the dog has been cleaned up by another dojo core. Looks like multiple reactors being pulled out by his teammate in his base. Something got cleaned up there. And looks like Orange has claimed another oil derrick. Orange has claimed the other 3 while his teammates claimed the final one. So we got good oil derrick carvage by Orange. Got a multi-gunner turret here as well by his teammate. Yellow may lose his oil derrick. And over here, we do got a boot camp trying to recapture up that oil derrick. Just being a pest. Red has claimed the oil derrick. He had not claimed it in the first place. So Orange got a nice little cash. He got a refund from his engineer when capturing that oil derrick, while Orange didn't, or Red did not. It's more of a mutual trade for right here on this one, because both players had to spend an extra 500 credits on the engineers. Which can help out Yellow, because I was an Orange engineer. Over here, we got... Now Red is going to claim this oil derrick as well. And do have a nice body block there by the Bullfrog. And we got a Stingray deployed out as well. Or refinery being deployed on out right there with a sentry gun support. And this light post is very, very yellow. Well, I meant for a night map, not a daytime map. Oh, yellow's expanded up here. Red is patrolling around with a pair of Stingray, and a pair of Bullfrogs. Bullfrogs may have something to treat them, but maybe not. Orange reclaimed this oil derrick as well, and this oil derrick has been cleaned on up. Stingray has made its way onto the land. Bullfrog's getting cleaned on up. Got a cash bounty on the Stingray. Got a bit of a rebate there. And this Bullfrog will not find any shots onto his teammates' Apollos. Now Yellow's going to push forward some Dolphins and Hydrofoils. There's this bit of a base here, but there's some Riptides and some Dolphins. Hydrofoils can disable the weapons of Riptides, and there'll be a Dolphin versus Dolphin. Is it a Dolphin each world, or is it going to be a Dolphin each world? Looks like Blue does get the first shots there, and one of Yellow Dolphins goes down. Yellow needs to back off now. Riptides are advancing forward, getting some good damage there. We'll slowly gun down these Peacekeepers over here. We've got the tsunami tanks out at sea. Maybe you are trying to body block, vision block. Not really being successful at the moment. Twin Blade will slowly clean up these forces. Does bring out another ore collector right there. And does deploy out, looks like a refinery right there. Or not refinery, oh, no, another dockyard. Sentry Guard's getting some good damage there on the tsunami tank. And got a lot of tsunami tanks in this region. Does use Nano Deflectors to keep them healed up. And now with the refinery down, the Sentry Guard's able to get some damage in. And Twin Blade's getting some great damage there as well. Striker VX pushes the way forward, trying to get some damage on in. Bullfrog receives some fire from the tsunami tank, and tsunami tank does go down. Oh, if we got these Peacekeepers advancing forward. And hand total of Riptides here. We've got a Assault Destroyer advancing forward. You hear a cryo shot somewhere. Looks like right there onto the motor gunner turret. And does get cleaned on up. Got another cryo shot there. Getting one javelin troop and a shrunken Assault Destroyer's black hole armor is not so effective. He's turned off this black hole armor there because it's going to sustain extra damage. Now this one could be focused down as well. And the black hole shrunken units have like higher dodge chance, but the black hole armor really puts negation on that, so I'm saying a lot of extra damage. Red's MCVs in the region get repaired up by the Crusher Crane. Got some large number of tsunami tanks here and some Chopper VXs. Or Striker VXs. Crusher Crane now receiving some fire.
Show your valor!
And he will go ahead and takes out that Crusher Crane right there. Twin Blades do fire some shots there. Reverse moves away, and the Vindicator does stay alive, but will need to fall back.
Show your valor!
Tsunami tanks does get frozen right there. I got the Chopper VXs engaging at range. And it looks like the tsunami tank is actually at water, so it's sustained some torpedo hits. And the Deflector does come out. It does have still current shield, and as soon as things do push back in the water, we've got the multi-gun turret now engaging. And the tsunami tank does a lot of shrinks there, so he needs to get on out of there. He's fighting a little bit too much. And we've got an aircraft carrier deployed not out at sea, but in the pond. And is actually in range of this ore refinery. Yeah, well, I think we're really seeing this, why this replay was named a stupid game. So overall, this game's a little bit strange and unusual and a little bit stupid. With all the engineering, capturing, and exchanges right there. Prospector is receiving a bit of fire. And Bullfrogs are here to support as well. Tsunami tanks are advancing forward. This one does use Nano Deflector to delay the infection from killing him off. And the Riptide does seem to spot there, and the freeze does come off there, but he does manage to save it with the black hole armor. But I think it may have been unfrozen before he even got to the lethal part. Apollos does take out those twin blades there. Bullfrogs are not protecting them properly. Now the Riptides could pursue them. And does get some nice snares there. Something we can hold on in there. Could be Desolator Strike. Yes, it is. And we should plug up that hole and does get killed off right there. Conscript gets gunned down by a Defender VX. Airdrop does get cleaned up right there. And now we've got the mass transform there. Does receive quite a bit of bullfrog fire. And more bullfrog fire does come forward. Does do a nice little reverse move. And get some good shots there as well. Twin Blades even reverse move away. Nothing. Oh, the Jet Tingus could take him out. Striker VX does transform. They can also hit those Twin Blades. It looks like Orange is low in power. Blue sub patrolling around. And Athena Cannon does find a good hit there on the aircraft carrier. It looks like both players, northern players, have deployed out an aircraft carrier in the pond, and the blue one does get EMP'd. We could potentially see some laser lock javelins onto the aircraft carrier. He's hitting peacekeepers at the moment, but that's going to be splash damage there on the javelin troops. But we're just going to see a lot of artillery being thrown in that aircraft carrier and takes it out. Athena Cannon does get shrunken down, which actually made it easier for it to run away. But we see some shotgun hits there as well. It does get taken out by the peacekeepers. Riptides and hydrofoils in the pond, as we got a big swell of yellow infantry here with a cash bounty on top of them. Got an infected striker VX here. Those are terror drones going to town on these forces. Oh, that was a horribly timed Tesla coil shot there. And we now got a final squadron trying to engage that Tesla coil. War Finder here will get cleaned on up. I don't think this final squadron will be able to finish off the Tesla coil with one hit. Far from it. Twin blades receiving some much needed repairs. What the hell? What was those missiles doing? MCV is trying to run away. It does transform away. The MCV is still alive, severely wounded. Got this Tesla coil. Saving a bit of fire. And the Tesla coil will be cleaned up. Does get a kill there on that Striker VX. Being honorable discharge killed it off. Bomber or sorties coming in from the aircraft carrier, getting some hits there on these infantry forces. And we've got the mass javelin and Athena cannons pushing away down south. Red is going to be under siege by 2 players right now. So blue is here, partially here to help out. Not a whole lot of force, however. Good little poke there by the twin blades. They do reverse and move on back. Hammer Tank's trying to get some leashes off and getting some hits there as well. Loses another terror drone to his own Tesla coil. That one does get cleaned up, and that one is snared. Oh, something got crushed. Probably a ore collector. Yells Athena cancelled by a great pressure against Red. Red's NCV is still severely wounded. Needs perhaps get out of barracks in order to get out engineer for it. Got a big wave of terror drones pushing way forward. Got some. It does get some snares there as well. Should be able to get them killed off. And that Desert Strike is doing more damage than good. More harm than good. Takes out both of those Athena cannons there with cash bounty. And I got the twin blades firing away against these tsunami tanks. Heard another. There's the final squadron. Get a kill there on one of those bullfrogs. Over here, we've got these Athena cannons being backed into a corner. EMP missile gets one of the Riptide's its own Athena cannon. You can use a shield generator on this guy here to help try to protect this one, but I don't think it's possible. Single peacekeeper inside the garrison. And now we've got black hole armor to absorb shots for the Athena cannon. The aircraft carrier is currently shrunk and elite. Units there as well. Now we've got fully heroic aircraft carrier, and we've shrunk it down, so able to get a lot of shots off, which actually may be a bit better versus the infantry. Good AoE damage there, very nice. Aircraft carrier has been unshrunken, and this extra AoE damage could do some actually good work versus the infantry. And now the infantry's getting gunned down. Peacekeepers, yellow peacekeepers are going for a great flank there, getting multiples of them down. And just walking the beam, gets lost an extra peacekeeper to that. Now the Athena cannon's trying to fire for a counter barrage. A couple of them get shrunken, and immediately gets killed off of there, and that one gets frozen in and killed off as well. Very nice. Ooh, that spread did some great damage there. There's some wave force artillery now pushing forward. Red space is being picked apart by the wave force artillery. Got a cryo blast being poured out. Focus on the infected tank there, and does take out that wave force artillery. He still has one left. And some of these,
I'll need assistance.
let's see, double shrunk. No, there's actually 3 Striker VXs there. Before starting to fall back, Multi-Gunner IFVs pushing forward by his teammate. Bears charge on forward. Bears can get crushed by these extreme forces. Twin Blades charging on forward. Now got multiple Wave Force Twin pushing before it, and a King Oni. King Oni should be able to breach the front line pretty easily. Full charge one of the well, frogs, and maybe we'll get multiple of them. Boop, there goes that Wave Force Artillery. Cash Bounty as well. Get a pair of infects onto the Striker VXs while at it. Final squad charging on forward. Didn't get a whole lot done there. More infects on these Striker VXs. One of them gets shrunken as well. And does go ahead. Does get infect there on the Wave Force Artillery with the Terror Drone. And infect there on the King Oni. He may just one charge forward with Bullfrog. He shoots that down, which actually makes it easier for him to escape back and repair it up. And maybe good idea just to fall that back. Blue's forces have his trouble versus that fully heroic aircraft carrier. But there goes that Hydrofoil right there. Pyrocopter's charging on forward. This guy's shrink there. Good Blades in the mix as well. But looks they are getting in through the shields and gunning down those Athena cannons. And those heroic sortie aircraft are very, very durable. Another ore refinery with Water Orange. As we got these Peacekeepers and Multi-Gunner to IVs advancing forward. We got the Assault Destroyer with Black Hole Armor trying to save this Athena cannon. This Athena cannon may go down and shrinks it down. Black Hole Armor is still active, but they're all not going to do all too much. It's a very short radius right there. Wait, how do you shrink a black hole? I don't know why I just thought about that. I mean, black hole's already one of the smallest things in the universe, and how do you shrink down a black hole? This is some strange magic that the Allies have. Pressure Crane has received a bit of fire right there. Make it, and the MCV does nice snare there. Does get that crushed, and this will get crushed as well. Bottom of this charge will make it so receive a bit of damage there. Up north, we've got heroic cool sub there. And no weapon jammer from that Hydrofoil, though of course he would submerge if he got jammed. And this heroic cool sub's getting some great work done. Could submerge to avoid any additional fire, let it heal up. We got multiple ore collectors now advancing. Devil. And Tsunami Tank does get infected right there as well. Ore collector does go down. Prospector goes, or the other ore collector goes down. Got some shrinks there as well. And we've got Assault Destroyers now gains a heroic cool sub. Does kill off the heroic cool sub now, and this one should fall back to the naval yard. And a bit of trouble versus some of these very mobile terror drones. Ore refiner still, or oil derrick still up, and this one's still up as well. This one as well, but this one sort of spices up on life. There's also a defense bureau in the mix right next to it. Clearly that's where you need your defenses, right next to a oil derrick. Oh, this air strike rolls a miss there. Good dodge. And that Striker VX does go down. Ore refining gonna get quickly frozen down. This gets sold off before the lethal shot does come forward. Very nice. And now red and blue will make a heavy advance towards orange. Though do got a pair of Apollos there, which completely stalled the advance. Because there's no anti-aircraft in the region for them. We got some bullfrogs now pushed away forward now. has a big swell of infantry. Red doesn't have a whole lot of infrastructure left. Is the MCV? Yeah, MCV's still alive and repairing up the old-fashioned way. I'm not sure where the final squadron may have went. Oh, there's the final squadron there. What's remaining of it? Now it's completely gone. And let's pick out some of those cryocopters, which actually is quite important. One by pushing way forward, 2 heroic, 1 elite. The elite one's down to half health. And now got the kinetic singularity right there. Just about the King Oni there. That's the King Oni that was affected earlier. Striker VX finds some rockets there. Ore mine has 750 credits remaining. And now, oh, yellow's gone for a pair of super weapons. We've got the Protoclire and the Chronosphere. He can actually get this aircraft carrier out of the pond and into the sea. That's probably just going to be used on the forces that instantly kill them. Which, speaking of which, something just got cast there. I'm not sure what. Not those guys. Well, the Chronosphere was activated. I'm not sure on what, however. My apologies. Hydrofoil does go down. We got a full crowd getting on top of the aircraft carriers. He may be able to get them. This one's chilled. And he does get frozen. The heroic aircraft carrier does get some good damage there. The other one gets frozen while it thinks of the crowd covers and finishes them both off. Great kills there. Dreadnought been destroyed as well. And Yellow's Proton Collider is almost ready. Blue doesn't have a whole lot of infrastructure remaining. King Oni receiving quite a bit of fire there. Doing a good job of being a bullet sponge. Oh, a Tesla troop. That could be very useful. And if he bolt charges, he can quickly snare it. That may be one reason why he got the Tesla troop. So the bolt charge will completely be nullified and be completely dead in the water. Or dead on the land. Does get a nice snare as well, and the Twin Blade should be able to finish it off. If the elite one gets it, the kill, he'll get the third heroic one. And nope, the heroic one's got the kill. Desolator Trek does come forward as well. I see a damaged Athena cannon there. I don't see wounded or melted piles of infantry. There's the infantry. And the Protocol was actually cast. There, it must have been cast right there. Final squadron now raining on in. That's Hydrofoil getting eaten by dolphins. Very specific creatures they are. And, ooh, Cryo again gets called on force well, picking out the infrastructure. Very good combo play. I'm not sure what actually was cast there. Blue's infrastructure and red's infrastructure is quite wounded. Orange doesn't have a whole lot of infrastructure himself, but yellow is doing quite good. This one does get snared. Dolphins do avoid that aircraft carrier. And jumps and gets shot up by the Apollos. I just love seeing that. Apollos just gunning down dolphins. Or is it gunning up dolphins? Because they're in the air. Another good strike from the aircraft carrier. We can get some good damage. Chronosphere is now available. This could spell death to this infantry. He doesn't even need to throw them in the water. And when you wear heavy armor, you can't swim either way. Basically, being thrown in the water while wearing heavy armor is basically like somebody tying an anchor to your feet. Or to your neck. No difference at that point. Up here, Blue's infrastructure is being picked away even more. There's a lot of stacked up ore collectors there. He needs to throw these guys into a crusher crane that his teammate may have somewhere right down here. Or deploy them, sell them off. That works as well. War factor does go down. Blue only has an oil derrick remaining for economy. Well, this technically counts. There's a full load here. But right now they're dancing. Red is gone for an Iron Curtain, which can be used to make his forces invulnerable, or kill off a large group of infantry. Sentry bombers. Yellow's deployed out some sentry bombers. Oh, he was not paying attention right there. Magnetic Singular clear all that force and retaliates with a chronosphere. That cryogen, they double kill. I suppose getting the kill on those vehicles was not half bad, but they more or less overkilled the infantry to say the least with that. Oh, what was that? Not a time bomb. Was that? I don't think it was satellites because nothing else is damaged nearby. I'm not sure what that was. Sentry bombers getting hit severely by those bullfrogs, and they do not have the return to base button to get them for more speed. You have to mainly task them to return to base. Those who forgot is the drop infantry ability. Because also, these are transport craft for infantry forces. And sentry bombers are down. Sentry down! Sorry, I love TF2. Good cryo, not the Desolator strike onto the ore collector. It will slowly corrode it away. And we got more sentry bombers. Oh, that's good. Cells on both those structures. Very nice. Because that would like get both of them right there. Oop. The heroic one is receiving quite a bit of flack. Literally. And he will go and escape on out of there. Oh, that's a lot of cryocopters. And does finish off right there with the multi-gunner IFVs. Blue has, I think, nothing left. He needs to back out of the game, get what remaining infrastructure to his teammate to have any chance to gain him in the game. But I think it's over for the team right side. All of these bullfrogs get frozen. Let's hope the multi-gunner IFVs got frozen as well. Now got a final squadron Omega and use an Iron Curtain there onto his bullfrogs. Getting some great damage there. And good sporadic damage right there. Ore Collector, seeing some fire from the Chopper VX. 3 heroic bullfrogs. They seen a lot of action. Now we've got a command hub right here. What does he have? Just command hubs? No point of just wasting your economy like that. Back out of the game to get all that to your teammate. Well, going for a bit of micro makes a bit of sense as well, but these forces are not a whole lot of force to micro with. Chronosphere is almost off, ready to go. We've also got the Proto Collider almost as ready as well, so Yellow's about ready to throw a bunch of nukes at his opponent. Let's get the ore collector there. Orange does have a small economy through the ore refinery there, and this one's being rebuilt now. Best rebuild this one first, has actually ore there. And here comes level 3 satellites raining on him. I'm assuming it's level 3. He was level 2 last time I checked. Oh, still just level 2. Blue's still in the game. We really shouldn't be. I mean, if you go to blue, he's storing up a little bit of economy. Oh wait, no, that's a Soviet player. Yeah, the Allied player just need to back off, give his teammate those credits, as well as what infrastructure remains. Plus the oil derrick never hurts. Though, Allies do have better protocols. Maybe it's better for the Soviet player to back out of the game to give the Allied player his infrastructure. There's a possibility. Just need a MCV. Oh! Bullfrogs got pushed right there. Didn't get killed off. And they will stay alive. Oh, most of the Proton Collider was thrown right there as well. Sorry I missed that. Sorry I missed the seizure potential. got the Iron Curtain Battle Lab. So the Iron Curtain is actually deployed out at sea. The Iron Curtain is almost ready. And it looks like some of these Apollos being thrown away. Oh, this twin blade's almost dead. Literally, any bullet will kill it. He's giving up more prospectors. Why? Just give your teammate your money. What does Orange have left either way? We've got, of course, the level 3 Mecha Bay Core. He does have some economy. Actually, not a decent, not bad economy. 2 ore refineries and 1 oil derrick. Precious whatever that was. And now we've got an invulnerable twin blade and bullfrog flying about. And yep. And Blue's finally back to the game. Giving Red all what he remains after Blue wasted his economy. I'm not sure where that's going. Oh, right there. Didn't snare, only his heroic bullfrog got snared. Yeah, this game's just pretty much over. Sentry bombers, a whole bunch of them. Should be enough to destroy quite a bit of infrastructure right there. Gone for a crusher crane, probably meant for repairs. Or for more economy. He has rebuilt this ore refinery. I thought the ore refinery actually, yeah, that's Soviet. My mind's starting to melt. It's getting a bit late for me, so I'm just trying to finish this replay and just like, yeah, these two players should be able to finish off their opponents. How? There is 8,000 credits stored up. How are you telling me you can't just finish off your opponent? The Empire player is, of course, spending all its economy. Soviet player is very low, but just kill off the opponent. You're not a cat. Stop playing with your food. Oh, that's pretty good body blocking there. And surgical strike, of course, just stops it. Looks like Desolator Strike may be called on in, which delays the game a little bit longer. Got a handful of hammer tanks now. Now here comes the final squadron now coming on in. Going straight over here towards the Iron Curtain, the Battle Lab. Battle Lab does go down. Chronosphere is available. Iron Curtain's almost available. And looks like some satellites and Mendic Singularity does come forward as well. Satellites should be able to kill off that. Nope, no, kill off nothing. And got nothing right there. Almost threw the multi-gunner IFVs into that mix. Does he use the Iron Curtain right there? Not to kill the infantry, but to crush them. And there goes to the invulnerable hammer tanks there. And now the hammer tanks are going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the forces. Protocol Glider just got used right there. Destroying the battle crane and the crusher crane and the war factor is good as dead. War refinery will be next, and that's going to be last of that infrastructure. He has one refinery, depleted refinery remaining. This one has been cleaned up. And we got some twin chopper VXs now engaging the super reactor. This is claimed by Orange. And I don't think Red has any production structures left. Oh, no, he does have the construction yard itself. Best sell off this infrastructure right there. He doesn't need it anymore, or not going to make any usage of it. Also, just back out of the game. Seriously, there's nothing left for him. $13,000 credits. Just finish them off already. Empire player is just spending. Soviet player has spending. MCV's here, trying to go for another ore refinery. This ore mine does have a good amount of credits, so that's a good spot. But he needs another like 300 credits, which he's not going to get. Does finish the sleeper ambush right there. Stops the ore refinery from being utilized. Did it actually stop the ore refinery even though it was EMP'd like that? Decides to cancel the refinery until it gets enough credits to build it up. It's actually, oh, he lost his reactor, which means he was forced to rebuild it, stopping from building a refinery. Like, the Soviet player has nothing left. The Empire player, where has been the Empire's income going for the past bit of the game? This one actually got destroyed, or sold off. 250 credits remaining, that's not really worth it. S-Layer Shrek does connect here. Okay, I'm just about ready to fast forward the rest of this. This game is just going on for far too long. It's like, what is going on? Just use your... Oh wait, you actually used most of your, you used 10,000 your credits on a lot of crowdcopters, I think. That would be frozen almost instantaneously. Oh, there was a Athena can on that one, and there it goes. That goes down. This is Andrew saying thank you for watching, and on the next replay.